down to the 47.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a bit of a conservative play call on 3rd and long. I would have loved to have seen them go to the passing game.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a 1st down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Tide, as the underdogs now go on top. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for in this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff to the right side. And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense. One more play before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Fielded at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And he's intercepted. He could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Powering through the defender. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Look out, he's breaking free. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down after the incompletion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's another deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Handoff running right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Looking for a man. Oh, and they'll trap him way behind the line. A fourth down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on fourth down.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up fourth.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. mindset is here. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They're going to run it here. Oh, he's got open space, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they go on top here in the second half. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Design quarterback run. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now.
He's got a crease. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Back to pass. It's Russell. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. What have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now to pick up 4 on first. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up with a PAT. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point up and good, so the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good, so the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The offense now operating in empty. Back to pass. It's Russell. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Will not be brought down. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. They're setting out to try the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong.